James, what did you make of your side's performance on Friday?
Frustrating. Yeah, again, it was another game where we had loads of the ball and we were very wasteful, to say the least, in the final third. But I think, as I said on Friday, we showed a lot of character to come back. That was a question that was hanging over me a wee bit. Where, in my mind anyway, if we go a goal down, what will happen with the wee run and the circumstances? But like, they showed character to get back into the game. We couldn't quite find the winner. But again, what I will say is, and as I'd expect, and as every fan would expect, they're giving me everything, so I can't fault them in terms of effort, attitude, but the quality does need to be a bit better.
And in terms of players fitting in, you start to see an improvement in that department.
Yeah, look, I think I said we had signed we added to our squad as late as last week, and Graham coming in, so it's been an ongoing process. There's been no real continuity yet in terms of team selection or who we've got available for training, and that stops with me because ultimately I pick the team. But now we feel we've got the settled squad. We can work on everything that we're trying to get across to them, and in training you're certainly seeing that. But above all, it has to click on the pitch.
Arbroath, of course, next up. They've been a bit of a surprise package in many people's eyes.
Yeah, not to me. I always thought they would do well. I like Dick Campbell. I'm a fan of what he's done throughout his career. I've seen his teams in the past. I've seen a lot of them last season, and I knew they'd come up and be a threat to teams in this league, which they've went on to show they have been. They've had a decent enough start, and they'll be looking to come down here and cause a real upset.
What kind of threat do they cause?
They're a good side, and they're very hard to break down. Look, again, we're back at Dens. We're going to have a lot of the ball, but they've got a threat going forward. As I say, I seen them live against Partick Thistle, and last week obviously I seen them. But the game across the road, they were very well in the game. They went 1-0 up at the bar to go 2-0 up, so they're a threat going forward, particularly on the counter with some really good players in that side as well. So, but we're under no illusion how tough this is going to be again. I think that they've got enough to compete in this league, and I think they will, from what I've seen. So no, we know what's coming down here.
Do you feel that the team are getting to the point where you've had folk coming, obviously, as you say, up until last week, are they getting to that point where they're just going to click and results are going to turn?
I hope so. Yeah, that's what we're working to. As I say, in an ideal world, you want that to click for day one, but we're realists. We know that probably wasn't going to happen. It's been a major rebuild. Again, I'm not using that as an excuse, because it's not. We should have had a better start, but we need to make sure now going forward, as I say, the squad's settled. Injury wise, we're almost clear, and it needs to click, and click quickly.
How is the confidence in the changing room at the moment?
Good. Look, the confidence is good. You get that when you've got good players, and they look around and they train with each other every day. They know how good they are, and again, I'll emphasise the fact it's up to me, it's up to my staff to get the right 11 on the pitch that can put the performance in, that everything goes well. That's Dundee now, and we know that's the performance we're going to get for our Dundee team, and that's what we're working hard to get every day.
How important is it to start eating away at that 9-point gap from the top rather than increasing it?
The important thing for me is to get 3 points for Dundee. Again, the gap doesn't matter at the minute as long as we're winning games, and that's. I've been asked this question for week one. We need that. My job's to win games for Dundee Football Club. It's not been happening enough, so my sole focus at the minute is getting a team, getting a system, and getting players on the pitch that can get 3 points. Now, if I get 3 points, yeah, it might eat away at the gap, but it might not, because other teams might win. Ayr United might win, Dundee United might win. So is that in my head? Absolutely not. In my head is getting 3 points for Dundee.
Arbroath, good addition to the league, bring a noisy crowd with them. That's going to add to the atmosphere. They proved when they were over the road the other week that they're not any pushovers. They're going to play very strong and obviously be building from the back and things from there. Have you thought or seen more of the game across the road to find out how you might attack it when they come to town?
Yeah, I've seen lots of them. I've seen, to say, we were there when they played Partick. I thought they were very good and deserved to win that game. quite comfortably, I thought, that night. The Friday night game, the game down there, they were, as I say, they could have went 2-0 up, they hit the bar at 1-0. So look, we know what threats coming down here. We know how good they are, we know how well set up they'll be, but again, it's about us and what we can do.
How good would it be to go into the international break coming along with another 3 points on the door?
It'd be massive. Look, this is a big game because there's a long break. It's only a couple of weeks, but in terms when you don't get the right result, that's a long 2 weeks. So that's been emphasised to the players. But again, it all just goes back to the simple thing here is that we need to start winning games of football for Dundee Football Club. Forget the international break, forget the gap in the league, forget whatever else. We need to win games for Dundee Football Club.
How are injuries doing and what's the team news?
Jamie's still probably not after the international break for Jamie with the ankle. It just means that by then it's completely settled again. It's still the ongoing one from Cove, but apart from that, we're healthy.
You've got Graham Dorrans a few more weeks of training under his belt. How's he shaping up?
Yeah, you can see the difference. The quality's always there with Graham, but frustrations maybe is a better word to put it when he's not quite. He hadn't trained for a wee bit, and he's now got he get 35 minutes, he get 60 in a development game, and then he played 90 on a poor artificial surface last week. No problems at all. He's trained very well this week, but the more training, the more minutes on the pitch, you see more quality. That's the best way of putting it for me, and I'm excited to be working with him as a coach because he brings a lot to your training sessions and he brings a lot to our team, and the more football, the more training, the more games we can get, then we'll see a bigger benefit of Graham Dorrans.
Clearly not good news coming out of Inverness today regarding their financial status at the moment. How big a gap do you think there is between being in the Premier League and being in the Championship?
I'd be very ignorant if I made a statement or an answer on that because I've genuinely not seen it.
Okay, well, apart from struggling financially and asking shareholders to dip into their own pockets.
Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate for any club when that situation arises. I was in that situation at Livingston. I've seen it happen to numerous clubs, so hopefully they can get themselves sorted out because it's a club that have done very well recently, and they've went and won a cup and they've been in the Premier League not too long ago. So again, I'd be ignorant to comment any further on that.